Hi everyone, it's Steph here. This is the Novelty Corner and I have a bonus book haul video for you because I made a trip into my favourite bookstore in the city and I could not help myself. It was one of those treat yourself moments because March has been March. So that's all the explanation we're going to get. I have 6 novels and a couple of kids books, so I'm going to show them to you. I make no apologies. I'm going to start off with the kids books. So the first one is Ellies Dragon by Bob Graham, which is a Bob Graham book I've never read. Bob Graham is just a fabulous, fabulous children's author here in Australia, and I adore his books. They're always beautiful. And I've never read it. It is about Ellie who finds a newborn dragon egg in the grocery store. It grows up and she house trains it, and Ellie grows up at the same time. So I'm really, really looking forward to unpacking this and figuring out ways to use it with my kids in the classroom. The other book that I bought for my classroom is not actually a storybook. It is the Macca the Alpaca activity book because my class is obsessed. I mean, just look at him. Why wouldn't you be obsessed? Macca is an alpaca. He loves everything. He loves cuddles and naps. He looks after his nieces and nephews. Hang on, where's a picture of them? Because they are adorable and hilarious and usually drive him completely bonkers. There they are. Why wouldn't you love them? I'm going to take this in. I'm going to make some photocopies so that we can do some of these activities in the classroom and throw them in the colouring in activity box for the kids because they will go crazy. All right, then we come to the novels, and the first one I think is a young adult Star Wars book, but don't quote me on that because I don't know yet. I'm just going by the author and by the fact that it seems like it's a kid's title, and that is Star Wars The High Republic Into the Dark by Claudia Gray. I haven't read any of the High Republic books, so I thought I would start here because it is Claudia Gray. I adore her books. I trust her writing, so I'm very eager to give this a shot at some point in the near future. Then, because of Leanne from Literary Diversions / Novel Menagerie, I bought The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Gross because she is currently obsessed with it. She was the one who got me obsessed with the Lockwood & Co series, so there is a very good chance that I'm going to become obsessed with this series. All I know is that it is fantasy and has a strong focus on women and that Leanne loves it. So Leanne, this is your fault. I also picked up the next book in the Invisible Library series. This is The Dark Archive. I adore these covers. They're just stunning. So I can't even remember what number we're up to now. This is book 7. It is a fantasy series of parallel worlds, high chaos, high magic, high order. You have dragons and you have fae and librarian spies. I mean, what more could you ask for? I generally don't look at the synopsis before I start reading these books, and they usually sit on my shelf for a while and then I sit down and read them and wonder why the hell I waited so long. So I can't wait to pick this one up. I also picked up 3 historicals because, you know, finally the bookstore is having a slightly larger collection of romance books. But when I say slightly larger, I mean 2 sections of shelves in a store that's ginormous. The first one I picked up is The Heiress Hunt by Joanna Shoup. I have heard mixed things about this, but I am very eager to try it. I've read a couple of Joanna Shoup books, so I do trust her writing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be good. I also picked up Tall, Duke and Dangerous by Megan Frampton. I don't know anything about this except that Megan Frampton has been recommended by some of my friends. So I thought while it was there, I was going to pick up one so that I would have one on my shelf that I could just grab. Also, I like the colors on this cover. It's very pretty. And then finally, the last book that I picked up was Waiting for a Scot Like You by Ava Lee, which is the 3rd book in the Union of the Rakes series. I do need to read book 2, but now I have book 3 to go straight onto. So I feel like there could be some marathoning of historical romances in the near future. So these are the bonus books that I picked up at the end of March. In the comments below, let me know if you have read any of these books or if you're planning on reading them in the future. Or if you don't want to leave a comment but you want to let me know that you were here, you can leave the shopping bag emoji down below because this was a bit of retail therapy. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.